Hey guys, Zelonius here. Welcome back to another video on the channel. We're back with another UFL video. These have been very popular recently, and like I say, if you want me to keep doing these videos, please do tell me, and I will try my best to keep providing you with the content you guys want. I'm liking this game a lot. I feel like after the new update to the economy, the improved economy, as Strikers put it, I think the progression is a little bit slower than it should be. I don't think it's a mile off where it should be. I think before in early access it was way too quick. There's people who played enough during early access that they have a full team now of all 91s. This is my team. I'm going to go through the tactics with you. I played non-stop. I felt during the day, and I'm playing at least 4 or 5 games minimum a day at the moment. And my long staff is about to go to an 87. I played people during early access whose early captain was already a 91. So I feel like if people joined after early access, they've been massively screwed over with how drastic the difference is. I feel like right now, the CP needs a slight increase and RP needs a slight increase, but I think XP needs to be like at least doubled from where it is right now. You get about 400 or 500 XP a game. I feel like it should be 800 or 900 at least. That way it would take 35 games to go from 90 to 91. That is still a lot. But yeah. Are you sick to death of getting out teamed on FC25? Want that God squad you've always been dreaming of? Check out IGGM.com today. The best and most reliable place to get coins for your ultimate team. Use the link in the description and code ZEL at checkout for a 5% discount. Check out IGGM.com today. That's a general side note to that. If you're wondering where I ranked them out, Ruby 3, I just hit it. I'm not playing a crazy amount at the moment. Simply put, one thing a lot of people might not realise is 3 times a day, the first 3 wins you get bonus RP. I get about 800 RP a game. My first 3 wins of the day, it gives me about 4.5k RP. So I at very least am making sure I'm playing like those 3 wins to get that, because that RP is huge. RP is obviously essential to buying players. I've been on a good streak recently. I'm scoring loads of goals every game. This hacked gaming guy just spams AI defending, so that's pretty frustrating. But I think I figured out a formula now that I'm going to start using to get a lot of goals. It's hitting lots of long shots, going for rebounds, corners, until they get nerfed. Rebounds are apparently getting nerfed a bit tomorrow, so we will see. But you can see I've got a pretty good record. 79 wins, 10 draws, 22 losses. Bear in mind, nearly all those games are against really high ranked people, so it's a pretty damn good record. There's some people in the Premier Division. You can see I beat someone who's in the Premier Division there 7-1. I feel like if I just play enough, I'll get to the Premier Division. There you go. I'll probably do a separate video the next few days talking about the type of players that I think are good on this game. I do think a variety of players are pretty good on this game, which is nice, but there are some preferences that I have. In terms of the tactics, you go L2 and then you can go to formation. There's loads of formations, like 30. I talked about those in a video the other day. Lots of different ones with lots of different strengths. I do feel it's a little bit more versatile than FC when it comes to that. That is one thing I like about UFL, one thing I want to see more of. The 4-3-3 on FIFA tends to not be very good. However, on UFL, I think it is very, very good. And I really like it. Some of the strengths of it, you get 3 midfielders. This formation is very, very easy to keep the ball with. I always feel like I have a lot of options. I have my CDM set to not attack. He still does sometimes, especially if I trigger runs. But with 2 centre-mids who can do a bit of everything, and the CDM who sits and holds, it works really well. In terms of my team, keeper, I just want someone who's fairly tall and over time is developed. I think tall centre-backs who are quick are really useful in this game. Simply put, a lot of people on this game just absolutely spam it in the air. Haaland, if you've played against him, is insane. Van der Ven and Rudiger don't stop him every time, but they do have aerial ultra, which basically means they have a much better chance of stopping him. The left back and right back, I think you just need quick, strong, decent on the ball. It's that easy on this game to chip through ball it to the wingers in one quick motion, not even facing them. That there's no reason at this point of the game, in my opinion, to have fullbacks that are attacking. you don't get the chance to do it and build up. There's no point. So Matson, I regret a bit. He's good, but I got him because he was Villa and didn't really know the better of the game at that point. Dumfries, on the other hand, is the perfect fullback on this game. Super quick, super strong, good in the air, decent enough on the ball, and great defensively. For the midfield, your CDM ideally needs to have decent passing, okay on the ball, and then really good physically in defending. Locatelli has aerial ultra. That is another useful one that you probably think that notice that's a skill I rate a lot. For these centre mids, they need to be well rounded. For your wingers, they need to be quick, good on the ball, and a good shot is definitely a preference. Your striker, this is by far the most important position in this formation. Pacey, good on the ball, 5-star weak foot's really useful, good shooting. Mbappe's perfect. If you look at his cards, he's 5'5", as in he can shoot. His left and right are as good as each other. He's great on the ball. He's stupidly quick. His shooting's great. He's honestly insane. He's got ultra dribbling. I've never even tried the roulette feint with him. I need to figure out how to do that. I've never even tried sledgehammer either. I need to try some of these out. Yeah, honestly, Mbappe is crazy. It's either him or Haaland that are the best players on the game, in my opinion. In terms of the tactics that I've got set up, I've gone defensive style balanced. You can look here. You can go drop back. It's pretty much, it's identical to FIFA basically in terms of these. Balanced works quite well for me. This is what my play my default. Depth of defence fairly high, but I do have, it's 5 out of 9. I do have very quick centre backs and defenders. If I spot someone's going to make a room behind, I will switch and cover it. Bear that in mind, but it does help the press. My width of defence is really high. I don't really ever worry about people cutting me open through the middle, but the meta in the high divisions on this is just spamming chip through balls out wide. Having high width on the defence doesn't stop this, but it definitely makes it a bit easier to deal with. One of the good things about the 4-3-3, you've got two wingers that you can do these chip through balls to. I go fast attack. You could go long ball or balance. I wouldn't play possession on this game. This game, the AI is fairly good, nowhere near as good as FIFA, and it is a lot easier to break down. But you don't want to give people a chance to get the men behind the ball. Fast attack works really well, in my opinion. And honestly, it's not like FIFA where if you go build up quick, that you're screwed in the sense of, how do I put it? You're not screwed in the sense of if you build up quick, then your players just keep making runs behind if you've not scored quick. You can still go backwards. Your players will still make good runs. It works really well. I'm not going to go too much into my ultra. I stay in the 4-3-3 for this. It's constant pressure. Max, I need to put that to 10 width or 9 width. Max depth of defense, fairly obvious why. My defensive drop back line, I barely ever use this, but there you go. And duties, I've got my keeper on balanced and passive. At the moment, keepers are awful in one-on-ones. There's no reason, in my opinion, to have them on. I put my fullbacks on don't cross the halfway line. They still do sometimes, but I'd rather them sit than push up. I don't need them to. They also lose a lot of stamina on this game if they push up. CDM on don't cross. Midfielders support the attack. You could put hold your position or not, I don't know. It works quite well. I like them supporting the attacking and long shots. My wingers attacking runs balanced. Honestly, it's pretty good because balance means they sometimes go wide, sometimes go in the middle. Attacking runs, honestly, is vital. That's one of the key parts of this formation. I have my front three, though, all on stay up front. I thought I had Mbappe on attacking runs. No. I definitely thought I had him on stay up front. I think he might be on balance, though. I did at one point have stay up front of my attacker. I think I put him on balanced just so he can drop slightly deeper. And the way it works is with the wingers, their fullbacks never seem to mark them properly. Whereas the striker, the two centre-backs do mark him a bit more. So when he's on balance, he drops a little bit and it allows me to play it to him and then ping it to a strike, one of the wingers on either foot. Works really well. The corners doesn't really matter too much, honestly. Free kicks are actually pretty good and easy to score in this game, so definitely put a good free kick take on that. Not even checked if Son's my best free kick taker. 80. Son have better shooting overall, probably. Son's probably my best free kick taker by the looks of it. Yeah, so we'll keep Son on it. But yeah, honestly, really like how the game plays. There's definitely some issues. There's some really broken things on this game that really wind me up. But they're already patching 80% of what I would say the main issues are. in tomorrow's patch. Obviously, need to see what it plays like. But yeah, I'm liking this game. Definitely recommend it. Been a bit ill the last few days. I do want to start streaming the game a bit though. Got a good record. I've enjoyed it. Would definitely recommend you guys check it out. Appreciate you all. Keep it spicy. Hope to see you on the next one. Peace.